If you're an intermediate level player and you find that you're struggling with control or popping up your dinks, there's a good chance that what needs to be addressed is your footwork. And in today's private lesson, we're going to work on two important pieces of footwork that every player needs to know: the drop step and the split step, to help you stay more in control, get set, and win more points.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Coach Jess and I'm here with Nikki, and she is here from New York doing the rounds in LA, and I thought I'd bring her in for a lesson and see what we could work on. She's only been playing for
not even a year.
So she's climbing the ladder, 3-3-5. She has a tournament coming up this weekend. So we're gonna take a look and see what we can help her with. So what do you feel is the crux of what you wanna work on today?
Footwork, footwork, footwork. I'm just stuck, my heels, I don't move, and I'm just very reactive to every shot. And I've been told many a time that I need help with my footwork, so whatever you can give to me.
Okay, awesome. So I think we'll probably do some work at the kitchen line and then maybe take a look at your split step and see how that transition from the baseline to the kitchen line is working for you. But hopefully it'll be enough to, get you that gold this weekend.
If we can get that, then I think I'm solid. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Cool.
We're starting by just doing a quick assessment of Nikki's footwork on the kitchen line. She's a little stationary, there's not a lot of movement in any direction, and she's tending to catch the balls pretty even with her body instead of out in front. So let's talk about how we can fix that.
The cadence was, you're scooping it off the ground, I'm hitting it from high up, it's coming back down, right? So you were popping up a lot of balls, and there are definitely balls in a game that I would be attacking.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about why that's happening. When we're thinking about dinking, one of the most important things is that we're catching balls in front, okay? And we're pushing from the shoulder, all right? That ball, the contact point for dinks is ideally gonna be in front of our body this way, and also between our feet, okay? But between our feet, in your case, was meaning kind of here, and you were scooping it. So you were short hopping a lot of balls right as the ball was coming off the ground. You were catching the ball back here. In the interest of hitting balls in front of us, sometimes we have to move our feet.
Yeah.
And you're getting to the balls, but the problem is you're not in control of the balls.
Correct.
And the way that we stay in control of the balls is by our footwork. When that ball comes right even with our body, okay? So if I'm here and that ball's coming here, when I start catching it at my body, on the side or between my feet, my wrist gets involved. And these are very small muscles. They want to move quick. And when we're jabbing at the ball, it's going to send the ball up, okay? So we want to take the jab out of it, which happens from a softer grip, making contact in front and pushing from the shoulder. So what do we do if a ball comes here? We have two options. One option is that we reach in and we try to handle a volley dink. But what we're going to be working on is this drop step, okay? The ball's even with me here. Ball's here. It's not in front of me. Here, ball's in front of me, okay? So moving, the simple act of moving a foot back takes the ball from at my body to in front of my body, okay? So we're going to try to stop short hopping balls, make a little room, get the ball when it's come up off the ground a little bit so there's a little bit less energy in it, right? And if I can back off the ball a little bit, get a little bit more room, I'm gonna be able to stay much more in control and push more from the shoulder. Let's do it together. Okay, so ball's coming. I'm gonna pretend that there's like a little, what is it when they're magnets, when they're polarized? It's gonna push us back, right? So the ball's coming, it pushes everything back. I sit back into that back foot, and then I push back forward. And then I'm back at the line. Okay, so let's do it together. Ball's coming, step back, push forward. Let's do a backhand. Step back, push forward. Step back, push forward. Okay, and then sometimes we don't have to go back. We're gonna go to the side. Okay, so there's this kind of single step in any direction, and when the ball starts getting a little further out from you, now we're talking about double shuffles, okay? Pickleball is a game of footwork. It's got a reputation as being like, oh, you don't have to move in pickleball. You do if you want to not pop up your dinks, okay? And we don't want to pop up our dinks. So double shuffle, same thing, right? Double shuffle here, okay? One step back, and that's going to make a big difference in your footwork, okay?
All right, so we're just easing into it right now, trying to get a feel of that drop step back. I talk with her a little bit about keeping that wrist stable and pushing from the shoulder and keeping balls out in front here.
All right, so just hit a couple here. Sit back, draw lines where you're trying to hit it. Good. Drop back, go forward, drop back. Don't step with that left foot. Pretend that the foot that's not stepping back is stuck in the mud.
Yep.
Like, normally we don't want that. We don't want to feel stuck in the mud, but I just don't want it moving.
Just to get used to it.
Yeah. Still on the balls of our feet. Beautiful.
So as we continue dinking here, I start to notice that when she's pivoting backwards, she's pulling her leg kind of behind her body and losing a little bit of that stability. What I'm explaining here is that instead of pulling the leg behind us, we can imagine our feet being on two rails of the train track, and when we step back, we're staying along that rail to maximize that sense of stability as we sink into that back leg. And as she's starting to get a little more comfortable, you can see that she's a little bit more on the balls of her feet. She's sinking into that back leg and stepping back forward with those dinks. Just a quick note here, we did work on cross-court dinking as well, trying to get those double shuffles and keeping the paddle in front of her body as she's pulling the ball cross-court. However, there was a little snafu with the sound, and so you're just gonna have to see a couple good examples here of her getting the hang of it.
Last 5 here. Good. Draw lines, push it where you want to push it, keep that thumb on. Good, nice. Good, drop that paddle tip. There we go. Drop it, yes. Good. Very nice, last 2. Very good.
All right. I'm starting to feel it. I'm going to get into a groove.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
really good. Okay.
Yes.
Good work.
That was fantastic.
Great work. Move in.
All right, let's do a quick assessment of Nikki's movement from the baseline up through transition.
Oh, what am I doing?
Try the drop and then get in as far as you can and take the next one.
Come on, what is going on with my drops today?
One thing that's going to make a really big difference, and this comes back to your footwork, so along the theme of footwork today, I want you to step in with the left foot if you are hitting a forehand.
Okay.
So right now, those last few, that ball was coming and you just stayed stationary. And there's
for my
no,
drop?
Yeah, for your drop. There's no forward momentum, and so you get a little stuck and the ball's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just hitting it straight up like this. When you start with your weight in that right leg and then step forward, what we're doing is we're closing this stroke a little bit, and now I'm going to think more about forward, okay? Rather than being here where this tends to pull the ball up. Okay? So I'm thinking more about forward, and when I step in, there's more horizontal movement towards the net. We need a little momentum.
A little bit of momentum.
Even though it's a drop, we still want it. And it's going to be the same on your drive too. I don't want you stepping in for the drive with that right foot. This sends balls up, or doing nothing sends balls up. That left foot forward is going to keep that shoulder down. It's going to give you a little bit more of that forward that we're looking for.
Let's do it.
So let's see if that helps. Step forward. Yes, that's, see, it's already better. Good. Yep.
And then I got to be coming in now.
Yep, exactly. Here we go. Good. In. Yeah, don't be afraid to come in. I want you to make some progress.
All right.
Here we go. Step forward. Good.
Okay.
So you're doing a really good job of stopping your body.
Okay.
What do you feel is the difference between what you're doing and then the split step?
I feel like I'm just not, maybe I am doing an okay job, but I feel like I'm just not getting like stable enough for the, you know how everybody has the little hop thing?
Yeah. So some of that might be the balls of your feet again.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're looking for that. The actual split step, if we want to break it down, it's kind of a hopscotch move.
Yeah.
So pretend we've got one box here, right? And then the 2 boxes. So it's 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. But we don't have to go forward with it. We can just come in
to
place.
the side.
Okay. So let me see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Nice and light on the balls of your feet.
Yeah.
And then once we're here, our weight's evenly distributed.
Yeah.
So that we can reset, we can move in for the attack.
Yeah.
We can step back if we need to make a little bit of space, kind of like what we're talking about with the dinks. Let's play red light, green light.
Okay.
Green light, red light. Good.
All right, yeah.
Perfect. That was good. Green light, red light. Give yourself a little lift on it, okay? Think about more stabilizing rather than grinding into the ground, okay? All right, green light, red light. Yeah, that's nice. Which leg feels more comfortable?
I don't know. I feel like this one, it's like stopping me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I have a theory that it's a little bit like surfing. Like you either surf regular or you surf goofy foot. When we're playing, you're not going to pay attention to it as much. The main thing is that you're looking for just before I hit the ball. So people often split step too late.
I think that's something that I'm struggling with. Yeah.
At a 3-5 level, people are so focused on what they're doing, they forget to see what's going on over there.
Yep.
And this is going to be guided by your shot and what I'm about to do. So just out of the corner of your eye, Make note of when I'm about to hit, and that's the point when you're going to split.
Okay.
And then either charge forward or hit the reset. Let's have you drive.
Okay.
And then drop the second one.
Okay.
So this would be like a drive-drop combo.
Okay.
Drive and split. Good. Split. Good. Our goal is to stay behind the ball.
Okay.
We don't want to overrun it.
Yeah.
And so when you don't split step in time, a lot of times then you're catching that ball even with your body. Good. Split. Good. Awesome. Soften that hand. If my ball's coming hard, you got to soften it. Good. Split. Good. You might have split like even a little too soon that time.
Okay.
Here we go. Split. Nice. Perfect. Yeah. And then the way that we keep it from popping up is we're going to just soften a lot here.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have a wall in your hand, it's just going to ricochet.
Yep.
Good. If the ball's a little away from you, you split and then you can get behind it. Here we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Watch me.
Woo! I got that. That gets me all the time.
When you make that stop, if that ball's coming far, just try to block it. Just do your best.
Blocking it.
Here we go. Good. Yeah, and if you get that pop-up, you might even attack that one. Good. Try to drop a few.
Okay.
If it drops in front of me and I step back off of it to take it off that bounce, and I'm going to drive it at you, just make sure you're stopped so you can handle the next one.
Yep. Okay.
But if you hit a really good drop and I'm like this, you might split and then come in and attack. Step with the left, move in, and then stop. Good. Nice. Good. In. Split. Good. Good. In. Move. Go. Yeah, so you had a good stabilization and then attack.
I could have attacked there. Yeah.
Here we go. Step forward, come in, go. Yes, exactly. Stable for every shot. Here we go. Drop. Good. Come in. Go. Yes. Okay. Did you get a little split in there?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Stable.
Drop. Come in. Split. Yes. Good.
I feel way more stable like that.
Awesome. Split and then looking for that high ball, especially if it's a good drop. Come in, split. Here we go. Come in, split. Good. In, split, go. Yes.
Cool.
Good. Lesson complete.
Woo,
you did
it.
Awesome.
I came in here saying, please help me with my footwork.
Yes.
I found that not only am I getting stuck on my heels, but I'm doing this like crossover thing that's keeping me, just jamming me up. I can't move fluidly.
Yeah.
And so what you taught me was to really sort of open up. And also, you know, I'm the short hopper. So maybe no more the short hopper, because I was just trying to react and get to the balls as quickly as possible. And you taught me that with this step, making a little bit of space and giving myself a little bit more time. And watching as you were hitting, that was another thing. As I was trying to do this split step, you told me that I was stopping, but I wasn't actually paying attention to you.
Yeah.
That changed so much for me.
We just want to focus on what we're doing so badly that we forget that there's another half of the court that's giving us a ton of information.
Yeah.
As you improve, the more information that you can gather from what's happening on the other side of the court, the more you can react, the more you can judge, and it will make a big difference in your game.
So I think a big takeaway here is also get a coach. Because that helps so much.
And if you're not in Southern California, I would love to hear what other lessons would you like me to do with what level students? What would you like to see me teach? I love doing actual lessons with people and sharing it with you guys. So leave a comment below, and as usual, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride, and I will see you in the next video.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Really appreciate you.